Hey gang, Gameface here, and I am back in what remains of Edith Finch. Now, last time this is Lewis's room, I believe, and of course Lewis died in an accident. Oh, he's got a gaming keyboard. It looks like a Logitech, the second generation of the ones with the LCDs. I know I had a first generation one. So now we're moving on to find out. The only thing I can think of is the story. Like, cause look, this is where we are. This is where we are. We know everything. So
On
what?
the way back from Lewis's funeral, my mom told me to start packing. She waited until the day before we left to tell Edie.
Okay, and this is the broken staircase on the other side.
I'm not sure if she wanted to make it easier or harder.
Easier on who? Easier on herself? Harder on Edie?
I wish we'd stayed.
Oh, and the missing things for Milton.
But I understand why we left.
Oh, that is so awesome. You can walk on the chunks of foam. Okay, so this is what? Oh, this is where we lived. Edith, Mom. Okay, pork and beans? Or pork? No, it's not pork at all. I don't know what it is. I don't think it's important though. I don't think it's part of the story. I don't know what it is. But whatever the case may be, we've got to check all this out.
My mom ended up leaving everything behind.
Really? Why? Because Edie freaked out. Is that what happened? I hope that's not what happened. Wow. Her mom was a writer. To teach and to learn. 7 ways to create a fulfilling classroom. Disaster relief, Sanjay Kumar, evac specialist. Oh, and that was her dad, Sanjay. Her mother basically ran away from home as soon as she graduated high school and ran to India. Well, not ran away from home, but got away from here. Wow.
Maybe it should have come sooner.
Edith. Wow. This is so twisted.
But it had to end one way or another.
This is
All
her
that's left now
room.
is to tell you about that last night.
This is her room. Wow. I feel little suddenly. Why do I feel so small? Because I have to be. Edith Finch.
That whole last day, Edie just watched us pack and didn't say a word. Until supper, when she raised her glass and said,
"To our final night together, and all our final nights apart."
Grandma, you know what I said about alcohol. Some of your medications are very
Edith,
specific.
I left a present for you in the hallway. Why don't you go open it? The grown-ups have to argue now.
I'm sorry, you're right. We're all leaving tomorrow. Let's just enjoy our last...
I'm not leaving.
Edith, you're excused.
Here we go. I'm little Edith.
The power had been shut off that morning, but Edie always had plenty of candles. When my mom sealed the library, I don't think she knew about the other entrance. Or that Edie had a key to it.
Okay, we're in the library now. See, I don't know how long I don't know how long this is.
Afraid of isn't going to end when you leave the house.
I can hear every word here.
Edith has a right to know these stories.
My children are dead because of your stories.
No, they're not dead because of your stories. They're dead because mistakes were made. Things happened that were beyond people's control.
I think it's best if Edith and I leave tonight.
This isn't good. What am I walking towards here? It's cooking books.
We'll have the nursing home
Cookbooks.
send a van for you in the morning. Okay?
The Nursing Home. History of the Finches by Edith Finch.
Dear Edith, there's so many stories I wish I could tell you, but there's only time for one. This is about what happened on the night you were born. That night, the tide went way, way out.
Whoa, did it ever?
It was the first and last time I ever saw the old house aground.
Really?
In an
I'm going to be able to walk out to the
in
old
middle
house.
of the ocean. They called it the lowest tide in 1,000 years. God, it smelled awful.
Oh, it would. It would.
No, I've seen that house every day of my life. But I never thought I'd go back to it.
Yeah, why would you? Better watch your
When the
timing
fog
here. You don't want to get caught in a tide coming in.
lost my way.
Keep walking
I
straight
got
forward.
turned around.
You got turned around? Did you? It's not good. This is not good.
For a while, I wondered. I started seeing things.
Is it just your mind creating these things? Because you can't see anything?
Things I'd forgotten had ever existed.
Okay.
But when I saw them, they felt like old friends. That night, a lot of things came back to me.
Wow.
Or maybe I came back to them.
So it's like the house and the yard and everything. I was going to try to walk around, but of course, you can't do that.
Things I can't explain, but that I need you to try and...
Edith, what are you doing in here?
It's mine.
Edith!
Mom, you're gonna rip it. Let go. I kicked and screamed, but Mom dragged me to the car. I never saw Great Grandma Edie again. The next morning, the van came to pick her up, but she was already gone.
Hiding.
After that, we moved around a lot. We both tried to make the best of it.
Counting
A few
the
years
poles
went
going
by.
by. I remember when I was a kid, we used to do that.
My mom didn't like to talk about it. But she started getting sick a lot. The rest happened pretty quickly. She got better for a while, and then she didn't. And then I was alone. The last Finch left alive.
Wow.
Until I found out about you. I'm still not sure what to tell you about all this. If we lived forever, maybe we'd have time to understand things. But as it is, I think the best we can do is try to open our eyes. And appreciate how strange and brief all of this is.
I need to get back in the library. I need to read the rest of that story.
This journal was supposed to be for you.
But I think it's not. It's for me.
But now I hope you'll never see it.
What?
I just want to meet you. And tell you all these stories myself. But I guess if you're reading this now, things didn't work out that way.
Oh no!
This is where your story begins. I'm sorry I won't be there to see it. It's a lot to ask, but I don't want you to be sad that I'm gone. I want you to be amazed that any of us ever had a chance to be here at all.
What?
Good luck.
Whoa! Now I know why it's called What Remains of Edith Finch. Wow. That ending. Holy crap. After everything you go through, holy shit. That was just, wow. Okay, so the replay story option is now available. Replay a story, so we can actually go through and replay individual stories. That was amazing. That's all I can say. That was an amazing game. Well, not really like a game. It was an amazing story. Every story in here was completely different. Completely different. I'm at a loss for words, so I'm gonna leave it here. I'm sorry this was so short compared to the other videos, but I'm gonna leave it here. So until next time, I'm Gameface, and this was What Remains of Edith Finch. If you liked it, click the button, and don't forget to subscribe. I'd like to thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time.